Hey y'all, it's Dan. The name of my channel is Numerical Lion, where I use gematria to reveal the false reality in which we live in. For those that don't know, gematria is the ancient occult practice of coding numbers into words. Numbers are letters, letters are numbers. So the story I saw on Facebook, people, frowning about, here's another example of how stupid Trump is. Donald Trump names WWE's Vince McMahon as advisor to restart U.S. economy. And everything's coded. Notice view 48 comments. Why 48? Because Donald Trump equals 48. Donald Trump equals 48. That's why there are 48 comments. So the story came out yesterday on the 15th. So Donald Trump has named Vince McMahon an advisory group to help reopen the U.S. economy. So he's putting together a group, right? But only Vince McMahon grabbed the headlines. He says, as well as the great WWE chairman. Why does he say the great? All has to do with gematria. The great Vince McMahon, the great equals that 42 like Freemason, 39 and 84 like Masonry, also 132 like United States of America equals 132. Also 132 is 33 times 4. I don't mention it here, but that's what it is. So that's why he's saying great. Look at Masonry. 84 and 39, right? And also 42 with the S exception. So that's why he's the great WWE chairman. WWE chairman. 118 like death, 55 like sacrifice, also a God number. God is great. 62 like Mason. So he's in a group with Adam Silver, Roger Goodell, Rob Manfred, and NHL boss Gary Bettman. So you also know that UFC president Dana White is part of the team, alongside Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban and New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft. So he says talked about the importance of bringing sports back into everyday life. He said, we have to get our sports back. I'm tired of watching baseball games that are 14 years old. 14, that number of end. In gematria, end is 14. Also 58, that number of Freemasonry. Also dead, 14. There's always death. It's a Saturn death cult we're talking about here. There's Vince McMahon, born on August 24th. He's 74 years old. That number of Masonry, Masonic 74. Masonic 74. Gematria 74. Right, a whole big list. Occult 74. So we have to get our sports back. I'm tired of watching baseball games that are 14 years old. I haven't actually had too much time to watch, then he says. I would say maybe I watch one batter and then I get back to work. So what a contradiction. He says he's tired of watching baseball games that are 14 years old, and then he says he doesn't have time to watch. So the conference comes after it was revealed that the WWE would be allowed to continue to hold live shows without a crowd at the Performance Center in Orlando. Interesting that they're being allowed to start back up without a crowd, which seems like takes all the fun out of it, I guess, if you're a fan. So it's at the Performance Center in Orlando. Let's look at that. just for fun, and then we'll get to the decode here. Performance Center. Oh, I forgot about this. It just does that. Oh, Performance Center in Orlando. It's in Orlando, 38 like Gematria. Performance Center. Like 179. Let me just see that number. 89 like Virus. Right, I swear we just saw 179 somewhere. The great WWE chairman, perhaps? WWE chairman. Yeah, equals 179. And that's where they're going to be held, in the Performance Center. How appropriate. In Orlando. So let's stick to the decode here. There's Vince McMahon. He's the CEO of the WWE, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Born August 24th in 1945 in Pinehurst, North Carolina. And I was talking before about that he's a great man. Great man equaling 132. Or great, or the great, I'm sorry. The great. You know, Alexander the Great, Vince McMahon the Great, 132. 84, 39, 42 like Masonry, 132 like United States of America. Also is 84. United States of America, 132. Well, from his birthday, from this event to his next birthday, is 132 days. That's why they say he's, great. That's why they're calling him the Great. Because it's 132 days until his birthday. 33 times 4 is 132. It's also 236 days, so this happened on the 236th day of his age. The story comes out on the 15th. He's born on the 24th. 236th day of his age of 74, and they want to reopen the economy. Equals 236. Also notice reopen is 89. Virus 89. And August 24th, the 236th day of the year. What a coincidence. Reopen the economy, and he's just the guy. That's why he's on this team. It's also 33 weeks and 5 days from his birthday to the story, and his full name equals 335. Also equals 101. Vincent Kennedy McMahon equals 101. 101, the 26th prime number. And that's interesting because the day this was announced leaves 260 days left, or 26. He was born on a day with 33 numerology. You add up all the digits of his birth day, equals 33. He's an advisor. That equals 33. 33 times 4 is 132. That's why he's in the news. We're going to reopen the economy. Born on the 236th day of the year, happened on the 236th day of his age. Notice he got married in 66, right? Like advisor equals 33. What's Pinehurst? Pinehurst. Not Pinhurst. Pinehurst. 49 and 50 like America. right? Like Freemason. Pinehurst 1, North Carolina. 127, like Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. No doubt. They're running the show. Scottish Rite of Freemasonry 127. Right? The story comes out on 4/15 or 15/4. There you go right there. So another story by the numbers. When you see these stories in the media, you can't understand why Donald Trump's doing this and why he's doing that. Donald Trump is a Kabbalist. He follows the code of gematria, numbers and letters, his advisors. Everything is scripted. He doesn't do anything without a script. He's an actor. You know, they're all actors fulfilling their parts. So my part is over. Thank you so much. Name's Dan. Channel's Numerical Lion. Thanks so much. Please like and subscribe. Spread this knowledge. Have a great day, everybody.